שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. שלום עליכם, 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 הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Bet David. Lovely to see people here in the congregation, and as always, a very warm welcome to those who are watching online. And tonight we have a very special, well, this weekend is a special Shabbat because we have a double blessing of a double Bar-Mitzvah. And it's Jaden and Matt's Bar-Mitzvah. Very special occasion. We're so delighted that you're here with us. And in honor of this, to light the candles, I'm calling on Hayley Brown, who's the mother, Taryn Brown, her sister, and Angela Asher, who's the aunt, to come and light the candles, and you'll find the candle lighting on page 118. So, okay, you read that, then I'll hand you this to light, and then you do the bracha. Just that, just this, that section. Okay.
As these candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom, Mazel Tov. Shabbat Shalom, Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov. And we will continue as always on page 130. Come, let us sing joyously to God. Raise a shout for our rock and deliverer. Let us come into God's presence with praise. Let us raise a shout for God in song. For the Eternal One is a great God, the great ruler of all divine beings. Asher lo hayam v'hu asahu v'yabesh et yadav yatzaru. Bo'u neshtachaveh v'nefra'a nevracha lifnei Adonai osenu. Ki hu Eloheinu v'anachnu am marito v'tzon yado hayom im b'kolo tishma'u. Page 131. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, Shiru l'Adonai kol ha'aretz, Shiru l'Adonai bachu shmo, basu miyom layom yeshuato, sapru v'goyim kavodo, b'chol ha'amim niflotav. And I'm going to jump to the top of page 133. The Eternal One is sovereign. Let the earth exult, the many islands rejoice. Dense clouds are around God. Righteousness and justice are the base of God's throne. O you who love God, hate evil. God, guard the lives of your loyal ones, saving them from the hand of the wicked. Light is sown for the righteous, radiance for the upright. O you righteous, rejoice in the Eternal and acclaim God's holy name. Page 135, I'll continue with Psalm 99. Adonai malach yigzu amim, yeshev kruvim tanut ha'aretz, Adonai b'tzion gadol, v'ramhu al kol ha'amim, yodu shimcha gadol v'nora, kadosh hu. V'oz melech mishpat ha'hev, ata konanta me'sharim, mishpatot tzedekah b'Yaakov, ata asita. Exalt the Eternal our God, and bow towards God's holy mountain, for the Eternal our God is holy. amo yiten. May God grant strength to our people. Adonai yavarech et amo v'shalom. May God grant our people peace. And we come now to page 138, and like Jews all over the world, we are ready to welcome the Sabbath bride. And this is a concept that comes from the Kabbalistic tradition. The bride is the Sabbath, and every week she comes into our sanctuary. So the choir will sing Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem u'l'tiferet ve'litila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lekhu v'nelcha ki hi makor ha'beracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, kiva horech kumi hori, uri, uri, shida beri, kavod Adonai alai knigla. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha ובצהלה תוכם עולה עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lai 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 lai
And before we take our seats, just as we've greeted the Sabbath bride, let's take a few moments and greet each other.
ולזמר לשמך העליון, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. לילה 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 לילה
Bottom of page 140. Tzadik katama yifrach ke'erez balvanon yizgeh. The righteous bloom like a date palm. They thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the Eternal One's house, they flourish in our God's courts. In old age, they still produce fruit. They are full of sap and freshness, attesting that God is upright, my rock, in whom there is no wrong. We're going to continue now on page 263, because we've come to that division of the service, which is the Chatzi Kaddish. 263, and please rise.
יתקדש ויתקדש שמך רבה.
Amen.
יעלמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל.
Bakal ha'udisman kari, ve'imeru. Amen. Yehesh meraba mevorach, le'alam ulal me'almaya, yitbarach.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשו
Richu.
להאמין כל ברכתה ושירתה
Tushbachata v'nechemata ta'amiran ve'alma
ויאמרו אמן.
Please be seated, and I'm continuing on page 265. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'dvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma potech sharim. ובתבונה משנה עתים ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו. Day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish, but your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, let not your glory depart from us. Help us to become co-workers with you and endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravnu. Page 266. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbenu v'kumenu nasiach b'chokecha v'nismach b'divrei toratcha v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. In each age, we add our wisdom to that which has gone before. At each moment, the knowing heart is filled with wonder. In each age, the children of Torah become its builders and seek to set the world firm on a foundation of truth. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We've come now to the Shema, page 267. Please rise. Recite with me in the Hebrew. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol lavavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol ma'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al lavavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shiftecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'aderech uv'shofbecha uv'kumecha וכשאתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Please be seated. שנאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. In God's presence we find love and acceptance. Watch over us as we go forth and prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim. Page 272. The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days God made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed. And we come now to the central pillar, if you like, of tonight's service, which of course is the tefillah or the amidah, from the root, of course, amad, which is to stand. So I'm asking you please to stand. Page 273.
Adonai
הביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה.
Page 275. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מזריח השמש ומוריד הטל. מחוקק חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים. ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. Page 277. אתה קידשת את יום השביעי לשמך, תכלית מעשה שמיים וארץ, וברכתו מכל הימים וקידשתו מכל הזמנים, וכן כתוב בתורתך. The heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God had completed the work that had been done, and God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that had been done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it God ceased from making all the work of creation. Page 278. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu, ratzei v'mnuchatenu, kachenu b'mitzvotecha v'ten chelkenu v'toratecha, sabenu mituvecha v'samchenu b'shuatecha. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. V'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu be'avav ratzon Shabbat kodshecha v'yanuchu v'Yisrael mekadshei shemecha. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Page 279. Be gracious, eternal our God, to your people Israel, and receive our prayers with love. O may your worship always be acceptable to you. Fill us with the knowledge that you are near to all who seek you in truth. Page 280. V'techezena einenu v'shuvcha letzion barachamim. Baruch atah Adonai hamachazir shchinato letzion. I'm jumping to 281. For the good in us, which calls us to a better life, we give thanks. For the strength to improve the world with our hearts and our hands, we offer praise. For the desire in us which leads us to work for peace, we are grateful. For life and nature, harmony and beauty, for the hope of tomorrow, all praise to the source of being. Va'al kolam, yitbarach v'yitramam shimcha molkenu tamid le'olam va'ed, v'chol ha'chayim yuducha, v'halalu et shimcha be'emet, ha'el yeshuatenu v'ezratenu, baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulcha na'eh lahodot.
Ki
Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses your people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hambarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom. Please be seated, and we've come to this time in the service when we can have our own space, our own quiet, our own thoughts. We can think about what's happened in the week past, or use the time to simply meditate on the spirituality of this moment. So please take a few moments, and if you want, there are silent prayers on page 284 and 285. But please take your own time. In this week's Parsha, God tells Moses and Aaron to go to Pharaoh and demand the Israelites' freedom. And as we know, Pharaoh refuses, and God sends a whole series of plagues. And a recurring motif is, of course, Pharaoh's promises to free the Israelites, and then the hardening of Pharaoh's heart by God. And this portion for this week ends with the plague of hail. Because of the dramatic story that unfolds in these chapters, the opening words of this parsha are something we generally tend to overlook. They read, God spoke to Moses and said to him, I am the Eternal. And I'm using the word eternal, but some people say Yahweh. It is, of course, the Tetragrammaton, which we don't know how to pronounce. And God continues, I appeared to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as El Shaddai, but I did not make myself known to them by my name, Eternal. Now, the concept of a name change is not unusual in the Bible. For instance, Abram becomes Abraham. Jacob becomes Israel. But what are we doing with a name change for God? And how correct is God's statement anyway? After all, the name Eternal appears all over the book of Genesis. Abraham refers to God as eternal when addressing God directly, and when speaking to others about God. Sarah uses the name Eternal when she speaks to Abraham about God. And Isaac and Jacob use the name as well. In Jewish tradition, God's many names aren't mere identifiers, but rather they express different attributes of the divine. El Shaddai, often translated as God Almighty, emphasizes power and might. And that suited the patriarchs who needed to believe in a God who could fulfill promises of land and descendants. But in our Parsha, as I've said, God is revealing a new name. And this marks that moment in history when God becomes not simply the God of the patriarchs, but rather this is a God for all times. And in Moses' time, the Israelites were enslaved, and therefore they needed a God of action. By revealing the name eternal associated with God's eternal and redeeming nature, God was signaling a shift. The same divine being was now revealing a different aspect, one suited to the liberation that was about to unfold. This dynamic understanding of God's names reflects a central truth in Judaism. While God's essence is constant, how we understand and relate to God evolves. At that point in time, the Israelites in Egypt needed a redeemer, and of course the idea of God as redeemer, free of slaves and splitter of seas, is central to biblical and later Jewish theology. If the patriarchs' knowledge of God did not include any familiarity with this aspect of God, we can ask, how well did they really know God? Rabbi Beth Kalish makes the pertinent observation that knowing God fully is not a prerequisite to knowing God well, because God was still emerging within the story of our Torah. This distinction between knowing fully and knowing well is, says Rabbi Kalish, something we can apply to our relationships with other human beings, given that we are all created in the image of God. To know another person is in many ways akin to knowing God. We can know someone very deeply, but we cannot ever know them completely or be fully known ourselves. And this is not because we are somehow great mysteries, but because there's so much potential for growth and change within us. In our biblical story, God reveals himself in a language that is changing gear. God is now the God of action, the God who is intervening in history to shake up the superpower of Egypt to its core. And how does this intervention begin? With God insisting that he be recognized under a new name. The difference between the Israelite God and the pagan gods of the time could not be more stark. The pagan gods were known through nature: the sun, the moon, mountains, trees, rain, oceans, storms. But the Jewish God, in contrast, is one defined by attributes. And even today, we address God by many names, which denote specific attributes. We speak of Rofei Cholim, healer of the sick; Borei Olam, creator of the universe; Dayan HaEmet, judge of truth; El Rachum, source of compassion; or El Gibor, source of strength. And just as God is known by many names, we too reveal different parts of ourselves as life demands. And by embracing this dynamic way of being, we mirror the divine in our lives. So the next time someone asks, what is God's actual name, we can give a very Jewish answer. And that answer is, it depends. God's name and God's power and presence meet us where we are in the here and now. And just as the Israelites learned in Egypt, sometimes the revelation of a new name is the first step toward a deeper understanding of who God is and who we are called to become. Shabbat Shalom. We come now to the closing portion of our service tonight, which is the Aleinu. You'll find it on page 587. And I'm calling as Ark Opener Clinton DeCosta Brown, and Ark Closer is Peter DeCosta. So if you'll rise, and page 587. Let us now praise the Sovereign of the universe and proclaim the greatness of the Creator, whose unity we are charged to declare, whose realm it is our purpose to uphold. Therefore, we bow in awe and thanksgiving before the one who is sovereign over all, the holy and blessed. Please remain standing. And I'm going to continue on page 592. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give to me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live on your eyes and not on your mind. You can love me most by letting hands touch hands, by letting bodies touch bodies, and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die. People do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. And we think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season and years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. And this evening, from Bet David, we remember Maria Shakanovsky, mother of Larry Shakanovsky, Grace Adam, granddaughter of Darrell and Sandra Cronson, Mimi Egnor, mother of Warren, Darrell, Ashley and Jason, remembered by the trustees, management and all of Bet David congregation, Freddie Chamchas Tabakali, brother of Jacob Tabakali, and Aubrey Lampert, father of Mandy, father-in-law of Darrell and grandfather of Braden, Cody and Kelsey Rosen. From Bet Menorah in Pretoria, we remember Milton de Miranda, husband of Daniela de Miranda and father of Joshua de Miranda, Lorna Lautenberg, sister of Wilfred Lautenberg, and Amalia Luptak, mother of Daniela de Miranda. And we remember those who passed away recently. Marcia Saul, who is my cousin, Avi Maudlin, husband of Marion, father-in-law of Mara and grandfather of Joshua and Zoe, and remembered by Bet David. Pat Cullen, cousin of Clive Hall. Aubrey Lampert, father of Mandy Rosen, father-in-law of Darrell and grandfather of Braden, Cody and Kelsey. Peter Gunston, father of Greer Gunston. We also this evening remember Michael Schell, father of our past rabbi, Adrian Schell, husband of Cornelia and father of Diana Schell, grandfather and great-grandfather, father-in-law to Chaim Schell. Michael passed away in the early hours of this morning, that's 24th of January, and just 2 weeks before his 86th birthday, and the funeral will take place in Germany. May Michael's memory be a blessing. If anybody has a name that they'd like to call out, please do so now, and we'll start at this side. We also remember those who have lost their lives in wars and those who have no one to remember them. And the Mourner's Kaddish is found on page 598. Please recite it with me. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yomad ivrach ruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayeh d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mavarach le'olam olomei umaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ah v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithada v'yithaleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudsha b'richu. Le'ela min kol bechata v'shirata. Tush bechata v'nechemata. Da'miran b'oma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabbah min shmaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Please be seated. Just a few announcements for this week. So thank you to everyone who attended the service, both here in person and online, and a very special welcome again to the family and friends of Matt and Jaden Brown. And tomorrow morning is Matt and Jaden will be called to the Torah as B'nai Mitzvah. And on behalf of all at Bet David, I wish you both and the family Mazel Tov. So tomorrow morning, no Cheder, but the Cheder learners must attend the service at 9:30 a.m. to support Matt and Jaden. No Shabbat table talk tomorrow because of the Bar-Mitzvah. And we're looking to bolster the security presence at Bet David on Friday evenings and Shabbat mornings. So the CSO is offering a 14-week training course for volunteer synagogue security personnel. There's no charge for the course, and it begins in March 2025. So please look in the latest Adkan and you'll see all the details. And this evening we'd also like to wish Warwick Asher, the uncle of Matt and Jaden Brown, a very happy birthday for today. And please join us for a brocha in the foyer after the service, and we're going to conclude the service with the singing of Shalom Aleichem, page 627. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Bimelech, Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bochem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon. הקדוש ברוך הוא, ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Thank you as always. Thank you to the choir, musicians. Thank you to our technical desk tonight. And please join us at the back.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat.